Hi, my name is Syed. I live in Aldie, Virginia, and we just upgraded our major portion of our house using Prime Custom, and I believe you can see the result. They did a fabulous job. So there's definitely some parts to this story. We have always lived in brand new homes for the past 8 years, and this is one decision that I took along with my wife to actually go with an older home because of the beautiful land that we have, so we can go build a pool and the kids can run around. But the challenge of choosing an older home comes with a few other challenges, that you have a much older archaic kitchen, bathrooms, etc., etc. So that was the exact same challenge that we had. So we bought this home based on a promise that I made my wife, that I'm gonna go ahead and upgrade whatever she wants to upgrade. So we started with the kitchen. This is not only the kitchen that actually needed an upgrade, but we had to do a few things to bring a screened porch inside the house by knocking down a wall. So it was a pretty big project. In addition to a pretty big project, it was actually a gut renovation of the entire kitchen. So the gas lines, the water lines, the islands, and everything. So I started researching online and had about 6 to 7 estimates from different providers. A few never showed up after the initial call. They came in, they gave me an estimate, but then they never followed up. A few came back with, some came back with lower price, some came back with a higher price, which was not our concern. Our concern was somebody who understands this challenge, gives us something that we want in an okay price, which is something that Prime Custom actually did for us. So taking a step back, I reached out to Prime Custom, I reached out to Felice, I reached out to Kamil. They came in, they studied the entire project, they took pictures, they made diagrams, and then they invited us to their showroom to actually go and connect our design ideas with some of the stuff that they had. They, I believe, worked with the largest material providers in the area, which is MSI, like for granite, AJ Madison for the appliances, who hold basically the largest appliance collection in the area. We were approaching them at a time that was actually post-COVID, so there was material shortage, there was labor shortage, so I actually presented the idea that I'm gonna go with whoever I wanna go with, but main thing in my criteria is somebody who is able to start mid-April and is able to finish the project from start to end in about 2.5 months, which is what these guys did. They came in, they worked every single day, 7:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. There was a lot of noise, which comes with the deal, but which is fine. But yeah, it turned out to be perfect. Just not only do the kitchen, as I described earlier in the process, we actually took the entire floor out, relocated the islands, we relocated the gas, water connections, and then I believe you were going to see it in the pictures in the video later that we knocked down an entire wall, put a steel beam up, and then covered the screened porch inside. The beauty of doing that was Kamil and Felice were actually able to reuse the existing roof that we had on top of the screen porch, which actually saved me some money and made all of us happy. But at the end of the day, it turned out to be perfect. There's enough light in the house. I believe we went with amazing items. The quality of the work is phenomenal. We did have a few touch-ups at the end, which Kamil and Felice loved to complete. I've already actually recommended them to a couple of my neighbors. I have gave them a 6 out of 5 star review, which is not possible, it's 5 out of 5. But I have recommended them to my neighbors. I will recommend them to any future offerings and openings out there. And I would also like to mention one other person, Idris, who was our project manager. Such a phenomenal person, very organized, up at 7 a.m., answers his phone all the way up until late at night, which is not what's desired, but it was the nature of our project because we were trying to actually complete this project in the shortest amount of time. So that's our story.